Now my ending thoughts on the P790 is it is a solid club. You can't go wrong with it, but for those blade players, you still see that offset. Might be off to some people, but you know, does the speed foam do a lot? I mean, it doesn't feel like a blade, and it doesn't sound like a blade, but it's a different feel. It's soft and hard at the same time. It has a big yuck to it, a big when impact. It's like a truck hitting a ball. You know, you could say a blade is like a Ferrari hitting a ball, but it has a big clap to it. But there is offset. You have to get used to that offset, because those people who don't like it left, it does tend to favor that side. Does the speed foam change? Is it revolutionary? There was a company by the name of Nick Kent, ARC blades. They did the same thing on their blades, and the forgiveness is there though. So for no matter what handicap you are, you could play these easily. But you do, let's just say it won't fix your flaws immensely. Toe shots are great. Heel shots are also great. The ball does fly. But I also compare it to my blade is that it does have a lower trajectory, and I feel spin is less. That's why it's going so far. Like 7-iron was today flying 180, which I don't really fly 7-iron. So I'll check the loft on this and post it. But overall, solid club by TaylorMade. Great for almost any handicap range. I'll say 15 and below, 10 and below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It depends if you get used to the offset for me, which there is somewhat of. You know, I'm not that much. The looks is just fabulous, I think. It does look like an MB, but it performs like a great cavity back irons. TaylorMade P790s. They have the speed foam on the internal. It acts like an internal cavity back actually, so you don't see the bulge of it's like your normal cavity back irons where you see them when you look down at the club and you have this massive look at it. But lofts are jacked up here. I mean, they are strong. How strong? 7-iron is 30.5 degrees of loft on it. Compare that to my old blades, which I currently use. Is 36. That's almost like a whole club lofted stronger, which is fine. You know, I mean, some people do get a lot of confidence in hitting their 7-iron the distance of their old 8-iron, and whatever floats your boat, I guess. But the sound these things make they're not like blades. You know, if you are a pure blade player, maybe they won't really suit your need, but their sound is like a truck hitting a bomb. I mean, a truck hitting a golf ball, sorry. And it just flies out there. Can the speed foam be doing all that? I don't know, but the loft are strong. So, but now if you ask, is the feel soft very much? I would say no and yes at the same time. This is the most difficult club to explain the feel of. It's not a blade. It's not a pure blade feel. It's not a pure cavity back feel. It's not a hollow feel, but it is somewhere there. You know, it's just a big yuck when it hits the ball. It's not quiet about it. Uh, the foam which they have done, I think PX, what was that? P Parsons Extreme Golf wanted to sue them for this. Understand, because this has been done a long time back. To there was this old company by the name of Nikent, in their ARC blades, which I have still. They did the same thing. They inserted melted polymer, I think, same things you have in golf balls, inside their thing. But does it perform? Absolutely. Will it fix all your flaws? Not at all. Again, handicap ranges. That's the most interesting part about this club. It could suit the scratch to the 18 handicap. But if the low handicappers do really want a very no offset look, maybe this one is not the right for them. Maybe the blades of TaylorMade are the right clubs for them, because it was favoring the left side of the of the driving range for me. And I do see a significant amount of offset in the club. And again, talking about the looks, look is way up there. It looks gorgeous, I think. I mean, if I am to market this, I'll just say blade design with a cavity bat forgiveness. Simple. And with strong lofts. Now, is the speed foam revolutionary? I don't know. You'll have to get into that and buy into that. But the forgiveness is there. That's what I wanted to bring up. The forgiveness is there. If they could have kept traditional loft, it would be more easier to see all the things perform. But again, what is traditional loft, right? So TaylorMade P790 is a great club and a pass for me. And the shaft was the Dynamic Gold R300. Of course, my old blades had a S300, but you know, you could. TaylorMade P790. Ooh. TaylorMade P790. Let's do this. Boo.